Hey, what's up, guys? Raids here. Long requested topic coming up: damage converter pals, damage conversion types, and the different types of pals that do this. First up is flying mounts that convert your damage to a damage type. As you can see here, we've got a Ragnarok against some Frostallions. In the case of flying mounts, you generally want Eternal Engine because you want to be in the air as much as possible. And then Legend, Swift, and Vanguard. Vanguard boosts your player damage slightly. If for whatever reason you get something that really gives you trouble, shoots you out of the air, you would swap Vanguard for Diamond Body. So that's the first type. Second type is going to be the ones where you're on the ground, such as Gildane and Chillette. Very agile typically. You're constantly regenerating stamina on the ground, so you don't really need Eternal Engine. You can swap for Runner instead. So the build's going to be Swift, Runner, Legend, and Vanguard. Very agile pals here. Very easy to dodge most attacks, like I said. Easy to switch angles quickly and force the opponent to miss. So you can dodge a lot of stuff with these faster than in the air. And then the final type is going to be the partner skill companion, which fights alongside you and converts your damage to a damage type. In this case, I've got Anubis here helping me out, converting my damage to ground. And then for this kind of build, there's two options you can take. It's going to be Legend, Vampiric for tower bosses, Serenity, and Vanguard. Or if you're fighting an Ultra Raid boss, you're going to drop Vampiric and use Diamond Body instead, because they're not really going to do that much damage. And then swap Serenity out for Diamond Body. So it goes full, very tanky build for Ultra Raid bosses. Now, moving on to the actual builds, we're going to get started with Fire here. We've got Pyron, very agile pal, converts your damage to fire and boosts it by 20%. 850 run speed, so pretty fast on the ground. Very agile, very easy to turn angles and force everything to miss. And then next up, we've got Chillette, also on fire. However, he also resists dragon attacks, and it could be useful. Same build here, no Eternal Engine needed. Chillette has slower run speed, unfortunately, so he's a little more easy to catch. Wixen is going to help you with the tower bosses and raid bosses where you need to convert your damage to fire as a partner skill. Converts your damage to fire and boosts by 10%. So whenever it's a partner skill like this, it's 10%. Mounts are typically 20, with a couple exceptions. Moving on to Ragnarok here, I do have Eternal Engine on him and Vanguard. Pretty much the ideal build here. Unless something gives you a lot of trouble with tankiness, you'd switch Vanguard to Diamond Body. Moving on to Grass here, we've got Birdash, which provides no damage bonus, unfortunately, but does convert to Grass and gives you run speed instead as a trade-off. So again, here you have a couple options. You can do Vampiric or Diamond Body, depending on the situation. If you go Diamond Body, I would just get rid of Serenity for Burly Body or something, because you're not going to life leech much anyway. So Anubis here, like you saw in the video, converts your damage to ground, boosts damage by 10%. Typically, these kinds of pals that are not mounts are 10% boosts. And here we have two builds. We've got Diamond Body and Vampiric. Moving on to Gildane now, your other option for ground. Boost your damage by a little more. It's 20% in this case, similar to a mounted pal like Ragnarok. Doesn't need Eternal Engine once again. So we've got Vanguard and Runner here with Legend and Swift. Very easy to stay alive. Moving on to Dark now, we've got Wix and Nox. Boost your damage by 10%, but the trade-off is obviously fighting alongside you. And we've got a Vanguard here as well for her. And then the other option we've got for Dark, which is the exception to the mounted rule. Frostallion Noct not only converts your damage to Dark, but also boosts it by 40%. So in the case of Frostallion and Frostallion Noct, it's going to be a 40% increase, rather large. Legend pals have more going for them, unfortunately. And then we've got the only water conversion pal in the game currently, Azurobi. Once again, you do not need Eternal Engine on these. They're always on the ground. You don't have a flying stamina consumption to worry about, which in some cases is really preferable, honestly. We should do more experimenting with ground mounts. For Lightning here, Thunder, we've got two options. We've got Beacon. Once again, Beacon and Hellzephyr Lux boost your damage by 20%, converted to Lightning. We've got a Vanguard build here for Beacon. Beacon is a little more agile than Hellzephyr Lux, but it's got less stamina and lower overall stats. Hellzephyr Lux is a little tankier, but has 50 less run speed. 750 versus 700. Hellzephyr also has slightly higher stamina. So here, it's a wild card, take your pick. They have large hitbox too, so take your pick. And then for the only ice conversion pal in the game, Frostallion, very tanky, does not need that Diamond Body. You can definitely go Vanguard on him and boost your damage by 40%, converts it to ice. Also does a lot of damage while you're on him, so really useful to cast moves while you're on him. Last but not least, everybody's favorite pal, Chillette, the only dragon conversion mount in the game. Boost your damage by 20%, converts it to dragon. So that's it for the damage converters in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. Leave me a comment or questions if you have them down below, and give me some feedback always. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one.